Yo. Yo. What have you put me inside? What am I inside right now? I love it in here. It's so warm and wet. Wagwan. Autonomous sensory meridian response. But I've shortened this to ASMR because it just rolls off the tongue better. Remember who did it first? Okay, me. ASMR had innocent beginnings. Do you remember going to like a eye doctor or whatever eye mechanic, whatever they're called, where they're like messing around with your pupils and your whites and stuff and your irises, and they're all up in your face going, they might have coffee breath or whatever, and you just get this like weird tingle out of nowhere and you think, what the fuck? Back the fuck up. And then you pin them down and you start messing with their eyes and see how they like it. And then you give them pink eye by doing a fart in their face. Did you ever get that? Well, that is an example of ASMR. Another example is those things that look like whisks that everyone would get for Christmas one year. And when you put it on someone's head and you move it in and out, it makes them tingle and it just makes it feel like your brain is melting. That is also ASMR, I think. Or maybe I made that up. ASMR is basically just a response to certain stimuli. It makes you tingle. It makes your shit twerk. This is about as far as ASMR went before social media platforms and entertainment platforms like YouTube popped out of their mother's uteri. And now we have people like Trevor Bean.
Would you guys still kiss me? Who wants to give me a kiss? Give me a kiss.
Fucking hell. I feel violated. I've done a video specifically on Trevor Bean before because he piqued my interest when he started doing ASMR on people's gravestones.
Hey guys, what's up? So we're back at the graveyard and I thought it'd be fitting to do some ASMR with ghosts because it's spooky season. So let's tap on some headstones. Okay, so our first headstone is FB Choate. Shout out to him. And this headstone it's very pretty. There are some other ones in this graveyard that are similar, so it's not that special, but it is really cute.
I thought that was a nice touch. See what I did there? This one's for our blind viewers. Could you imagine taking the trip to see a deceased loved one? You want to go to the graveyard, you want to show respect. I don't know, throw some flowers, wholemeal, plain white, strong bread making flour. Flour joke. Drop a fat like for that in the comments if you enjoyed that flour joke. Back to the video. Anyway, so you pull up to the graveyard and you just hear this. And you see Mr. Bean stood over your grandfather with a massive fucking microphone. He must have stolen that from the BFG or something, the Big Friendly Giant. And he's just doing the moonwalk on Grandpa's grave with his fingers. Yo, that's kind of good actually. This is for attention. Before you carry on watching the video, comment down below now, and I'll pick one random commenter to get producer credit on the next video. That's what's up. Subscribe, like, and comment right now. Right now. Right now. Let's go. Would you stop fingering Grandpa, please? He wouldn't have liked that. He was also born in a different era, so he would never have been fingered, ever. Believe it or not, though, this is by far not the weirdest thing Trevor Bean has done in the ASMR world. He has chewed on his grandmother's breast implants.
Hey guys, let's chew on my grandmother's breast implants. So before we start chewing, you guys, my grandmother did have these in for 10 years, but she had to get them removed because she did get breast implant illness from having these in, because you're not supposed to have like foreign objects in your body or something like that. She gave them to me as a gift when she got them removed. So you guys, let's begin chewing.
Is it bad that I kind of want to try that? It looks delicious and really nice. I don't think that's bad, right? This is very different from visiting the eye doctor, in my opinion. So you may be thinking that's weird, but what if I told you there's a morbid twist to this tale? You see, Trevor Bean actually ripped these implants from his grandmother while she was still alive. That's a lie, but at least I can admit it. Gotcha! If I just got your ass, you have to subscribe. Those are the rules. Anyway, appliance anyone?
Let's chew on random appliances. First is this oven. This random vent in my basement. My air fryer.
And if you were just trying to figure out if that was a bit of spit that came out of his mouth while he was chewing the oven, yes, it fucking was. I don't know how I'd react if I just got back from work and I was gonna put pie in the oven. I walk into the kitchen and I see my son, who looks like if James Charles found a way to have a kid with himself, he looks like the kid. And I see my child chewing on the oven like that. I just spat everywhere. People weren't supposed to know that I do that. I don't know what's worse though, if I saw it happening or if I didn't see it happening and I just went to open the oven and it's just covered in spit. Everything around the house is just covered in spit because he chews everything. I don't know what's worse. I think that would drive me insane if everything was just covered in slobber and I didn't know why. It's just gotta be unhygienic, right? Do you know what's more unhygienic though? Chewing a toilet.
Hey guys, let's chew on my grandma's elderly toilet.
The bucket part.
This was a 10 out of 10.
Okay, that's enough of that. He did not leave a single inch of that toilet untouched with his mouth. What does that even mean? Grandma's elderly toilet? That toilet's just really old. That toilet's seen the Blitz. That toilet fought for our country. Should have used its free bus pass to get out of there, because now it's getting chewed on. I said this last time. Imagine showing someone who fought in like World War II, World War I, that this is how we make money now. Because that toilet, by the way, is definitely brand new and a business expense, because Trevor Bean is running a business where this is his business. This is how he makes money. Imagine showing the soldiers in the trenches that. So it's no secret that Trevor Bean makes weird ASMR videos. And ASMR has become something its forefathers could never have foreseen. Oh my God. Those were big words. I'm fucking tired as fuck after saying them. But Trevor Bean is just the tip of the ASMR iceberg. And the nutsack of the iceberg is serial killer ASMR. And the other nutsack is weird boyfriend ASMR. If you don't know what serial killer ASMR, it literally just is what it sounds like. A person will set up their camera, a microphone, and they'll pretend to be a serial killer, and they've got you captive and they're about to kill you. And people love this. These videos get like 4 million views, which is like, what, 4 million people or something?
Turn. Now this blade, you can hear how sharp the edge is. Listen to that. Now that just doesn't cut, that cuts magnificently. Might cut through some muscle and tendons if we're lucky. I like to use this to cut my favorite type of potatoes, russet potatoes. They're great for stir fry and hash browns. Next, speaking of potatoes, I have a little unorthodox potato cleaner with a serrated edge. I've always wondered what it would be like to just kind of peel off somebody's skin as if it was a potato. Almost like shaving, but instead of shaving hair off the face, it's shaving your skin.
He basically just sits there showing off his arsenal of weapons and tells us what he's gonna do with them. You know, they are not lying when they say nice guys finish last, okay? Because a guy pretending to be a serial killer has people lining up, and a guy who makes videos with a green screen in the background is butt naked from the waist down. Just saying. Just saying, I actually am. It does make me wonder though, who was the first person to make serial killer ASMR? Because to take that step, you must be kinda weird. It's most likely someone who actually gets a kick out of the idea of killing someone. Maybe someone who does want to be a serial killer but doesn't want the consequences, so they just test out a YouTube video, and for some reason it's a massive hit and they found a whole new niche that they can now unlock, and they're just in there themselves because no one else is doing it. But actually that's not true, because now loads of people do serial killer ASMR. It just becomes a norm. Me crying to the police, bro, the man showed me a picture of potatoes and kept scraping his weapons. That is what serial killers do. The fact that I once fell asleep to this when I was a kid is really not normal. Can someone on YouTube please explain to me why this video doesn't get age restricted? It's literally a guy pretending to be a serial killer and actually looking at weapons and telling us how he's gonna cut us up with them. So when my editor gives me a dragon penis at my command, my video gets age restricted, but a man with a machete does not. On a serious note though, these videos really should be getting age restricted. Kids watching this is not okay. This should not be a normal thing. It should not be something that is easily accessible for a child. If you make serial killer ASMR, how do you even interact with people in the real world? Like, surely all your friends and family know what sort of videos you make. They're probably quite wary of you, and it must be pretty awkward to meet new people and then they ask like, what's your job? And you have to explain what you do. I also always think that these videos would look so funny from behind as well. So this is what the camera sees. Oh, I'm gonna shove Batman up your ass and he's gonna use the bat signal out of your mouth. And then this is what it looks like from behind. I'm gonna shove Batman up your actual ass and he's gonna do the bat signal out your mouth. Oh no, I just revealed I'm not butt naked from the waist down, or am I? Is this my skin? You'll never know. I don't have genitals, it's just a bump. That's disgusting. Speaking of my bump, that brings me to the next nutsack of the iceberg. I'm aware that's not a very good segue, but it's all I've got, so just go with it, okay? Weird boyfriend ASMR. Weird boyfriend ASMR is a whole variety of types of videos. There is just regular boyfriend roleplay, which is really popular. I've done a whole video on that where I watched it with the boys. You can go watch that if you want to see what that's like. I assume it's for people who might be feeling a little bit lonely and they just want company, so they put on boyfriend ASMR or something like that. But here I want to talk about something a little more horrible. ASMR, toxic boyfriend won't let you go, argument. Boyfriend snaps at you and hits you. Listener cried, regrets it, making out, apologizes. They just have to throw making out in there, do they? That can't just be skipped. And then there's a specific type of video which is really popular. Loads of people make these sorts of videos. Toxic boyfriend doesn't want kids, argument, pregnancy, ASMR boyfriend roleplay. Stressed boyfriend finds out you're pregnant. Argument, cuddles, boyfriend ASMR. The boyfriend finding out you're pregnant is a huge ASMR thing. No idea why, just is.
You're pregnant? I'm gonna be a dad. But, baby, yeah, wait, I
think the toxic boyfriend ASMR is just so strange. How can humans take something so innocent as just a response to stimuli? Yeah, I'm sat in the eye doctor, getting fiddled with, not in that way, and I get a tingle. I think, what the fuck? What has this man just done to me? I'm a boy. And next thing I know, YouTube, 10 years down the line, there's a video of my boyfriend hitting me and whispering into the mic because I'm pregnant. We're not going to go too in depth into the boyfriend ASMR and watch them because they really are fucking hard to watch. If you want to find out for yourselves, go have a look. But they really are what you imagine them to be. And then there's a whole other genre where it's just completely sexual. So there's boyfriend ASMR, but the aim is to make you bust your nut. So ASMR really does cover a full range. Now, although Trevor Bean is strange and his videos are weird, they're not particularly damaging, except maybe the graveyard ASMR. It's just disrespectful. Chewing toilets is strange, but if he wants to chew toilets, let him chew toilets. Serial killer ASMR goes without saying that is fucked up and shouldn't exist. And then boyfriend ASMR, even the ones that might seem innocent, like just boyfriend roleplay, is pretty damaging. The problem is nowadays we have apps like TikTok where you are fed videos randomly. So you're not going out and searching things or finding things, they find you. And so if a kid just stumbles across boyfriend roleplay ASMR, they might think, oh, what's this? This is curing my loneliness. I'm gonna go and search this up on YouTube. Next thing they know, they get hooked. I think the human race really assumes that our brains think with more complexity than they truly do. So in your head, you may be lonely and you think, oh, I'm just watching boyfriend roleplay ASMR because it just fills a void for the time being. I'm not addicted, it's harmless, whatever. But in reality, our brains are much simpler than that. For instance, if you eat a slice of cake, you think, this is fine, it's a one-off, I won't do it again. I know it's bad for me. But your brain thinks, whoa, look at all this fat and sugar, this is really good, I'm full of energy. Don't forget we've got hunter-gatherer brains. So when all of this energy comes on board, we're like, fuck yeah, we need that again. And so you're just gonna keep on eating cake. That's how simple our brains can work. And so when your brain is watching boyfriend roleplay ASMR, it thinks, oh my God, my boyfriend's here. I love my boyfriend, I have a boyfriend. I'm not lonely anymore. I need to keep watching this. And you'll just become reliant on it. Your brain can't deal with being alone and it needs some stimuli. In this sense, it will be a boyfriend ASMR roleplay, and it becomes reliant on that, and before you know it, you've got a bit of a problem. So although boyfriend ASMR might not seem as damaging as serial killer ASMR, it might not be, but it is still bad, and that's why it is a nutsack of the ASMR iceberg. 2 of them. My dog is outside barking like, fuck. Where are you? Where are you? He's only got 1 leg. I don't know what he's done with the other 3. Anyway, that is the end of the video. Just exploring the dark side of ASMR and how what it has evolved into isn't great. If you want ASMR, go to the fucking eye doctor. What are they called? It's not a doctor. Is it? I don't know. Let them fuck with your eyes and just enjoy that. How about that? Thanks for watching another video. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, comment, share this to your family, WhatsApp, group chat, whatever. And I'll see you in the next video. And so will... Gotta be. Jesus.